Alrighty, folks, welcome back to another episode of our own playthrough here. We're going to get straight into things and continue the war against Russia from the previous episode. We want to actually get this piece off of here, which is worth 100%. So he's already low enthusiasm, but we're going to need near 100% war score to obviously be able to piece him out. So that's what we're currently gunning for, and it's going to take a little while, but obviously we're hoping a few things occur, including we actually get ourselves an heir so we're not at risk of just being PU'd once we're at peace. Now, it occurred to me here, guys, if I actually make this high priority, that Kiev could make his own claims against those provinces, which would really help me out. And with that in mind, I was looking at the options here in the future, and I think it's actually going to be smartest to attack Denmark directly here. So I'm going to switch basically my fabrication from Poland to Denmark, and hopefully Kiev just makes some claims against Poland in the future. We're going to continue our claiming on Bohemia, and otherwise, let's get back to it. Now, the Russians do have a lot of troops just walking about, and they also have some dang good generals. So it's not going to be the easiest thing in the world to just carpet siege them, but I'm going to kind of try. I'm going to try to get over here or kind of away from them and just start sieging them up. We have that ticking war score, but if he walks over here and takes our war goal, it's no longer going to be the case. Currently, no coalition exists, and that's really nice. So our truce with the coalition lasts a long time, guys. It's 37, as you can see, but we really want to make sure we got some good general claims. Even Savoy in the next 4 years, we can now claim up this, so we can take both of these. That's somebody who I want to be claiming on as well, it seems like. There's a lot to do. But our horizons are beginning to broaden just a touch. That's how it feels, which is really nice. Now, it actually occurred to me we can take points from the clergy now, finally. So I am actually going to take this up for -5 while we fight this war, and we're going to take the beautiful innovative here. Yearly prestige decay, this is obviously relevant for us, especially at our rate, because we keep re-rolling our heirs. Hopefully the next heir is decent. Now, oh, speaking of which, we could do this and then lose some legitimacy here and do that again. Alright, let's work this out really quick. We can take 10 plus 15 is 25. So that would, we need one more. We need one more in clergy, because 25 plus 50 is 75. So we're somewhere that our production is not going to be affected very much. Württemberg, the resource is only grain, but our production is actually somewhat significant in Württemberg. I'm going to go ahead and add, we'll just add that. Take that 150 there. We can take military points as well. Considering how fast we're going through them, I'm going to go ahead and take the military points. It's going to affect our land maintenance and manpower recovery speed, which is pretty awkward, quite frankly, because that's a big hit to our economy, but it's worth it. We need those military points. This game's all about monarch points, you guys know that. So this is a mountains fort, which is quite stressful, but at the rate that we siege, we should siege down a level 2 fort real quick. Real quick, fast, and in a hurry. Now, I'm going to try to have one nice stack going, and the rest, I'm going to try to siege down the entire northern area here. So this nice stack can go try combat his troops. His battles are worth something as well. Wow, Kiev's war exhaustion is terrible right now. Damn. Battles are worth something, but also ruining his enthusiasm is worth something, right? defending our goals here, our forts rather. That's worth something too. We seem to be safe. He's mostly retreating back into Russia. Okay, so river crossing would actually be a pain here. Dang. We would get -1 to rolls. Let's try something like this. He's going to move to another province, but we might find him. Oh, 50 admin points. Yay, good harvest. Feels good, man. Thanks, game. Alright, so again, we're looking for that 100% war score cost peace out. Which is a ways away, but we're getting there. Get defeated by the mighty Ulm. The mighty Ulm, the most OP of all nations. Our military prowess is just too much for the Russians to handle, boys. Oh. Let's go in here. Like to consolidate our troops here if possible. Is anything walking down to this province? No, they're not. So if that battle marker is not lying to me, that should be a easy battle there. I don't know about this one though. I'm gonna try to force march in here to assist that much sooner, and we should win. We should win that. Oh, I don't know about this though. Aw, man. 3 mercs, we can rehire them. We should make it in there. 9 more days. Mercenary maintenance, that's a huge stimulus to our income, but we also want to make sure that we have the admin points to peace out this war here, guys. So we're just about there, it looks like. So just chill just a tad. Really hoping that we get an heir. And there's no reason to not peace out at that stage. Again, we need 100%, so 82 is probably not going to suffice, but it's close. He's low enthusiasm, it's definitely close. We're getting there. We got that ticking war score, and we're sieging up a lot of his stated territory. Gaining a few war score each month. Now, if we peace out, do we have another war that we can go to really quick, I wonder? Let's look around. I think in 26, yeah, 1626, our truce comes up with Denmark and Poland, which gives us 2 options to fight the same kind of alliance, but attacking, well, yeah. Seems smarter to go in against Denmark. Currently, I'm not sure I'm going to be able to get my spy network up to 25 and get a second claim, but we'll see. So there's no hurry, guys. Let's persist in this war here. It's going to go take the war goal. Dang it. So we're going to have to go get that back. There's no doubt about that. Now I think this is one stack, this is another stack, and all the other stragglers are a third stack. I think that's currently what's going on to kind of when I decide to reconsolidate our armies. I think this is one entire stack, it just needs to reinforce its troops. That's fine, no problem. If he commits to that, he's dead. He's as dead as a dodo. Keep checking this every now and then. No way to get a royal marriage with Denmark. And he'll never get PU'd because he's got other unions. You never just get outright PU'd when you have other unions. One of the benefits to having a personal union, the same way that we have a crisis, a succession crisis on the horizon if we were at peace, that would not happen if we had a personal union. One of the small advantages, there's obviously other advantages to having a PU. And naturally, we're hoping that eventually we will experience that kind of privilege this game. Ooh. Okay, he's going to the west. We're safe. That looks a little bit sketchy. Let's get out of here if we can. Nice. You probably won't be able to reinforce this province in time. We can just go get the war goal back, guys. I think this war's over. I think it's over. We just need a dang heir, but soon we can go to war, back to war anyway. If this guy's committed, we can fight in the forest. I have no problem doing that. Yeah, out-generaled, but otherwise we should be good. His composition's really whack. We did manage to get a second claim here. Cool. And now I think it's going to be appropriate to actually claim Savoy. It would involve us in a big war against France, it looks like, but whatever, dude. We can handle France. Okay, this is, we might win this if we hold out, but it's just not worth our while. Let's retreat. As I'm about to take the war goal here, and I think this war is over. Yeah, it in fact is. Okay. Surprisingly, cost us 0 diplomatic points to take those low development provinces. Cool. Including this one, apparently. Get from that back. Alrighty, let's deal with these rebels. Yeah, so that's one army, I think, right? This is one army, and I think this is another. Let's go to there. Rostov. So we are at risk of being PU'd. God dang it. Okay, let's reduce that because we're gonna go straight back to war. Core up what I can. That's all we can core for now. We gotta wait, it seems. No air, dude. This is crazy. Just give us an ear, please. We really have had some legitimacy crises this playthrough, man. Just give us a decent air once, man. Like, I don't even... It doesn't have to be amazing, dude. Just above average, you know? One time. One that's not dismal. Please. Again, this guy's pretty average, guys. He could otherwise be a 3-3-4. Like, this is what we went with. And his point distribution is not ideal. Like, after rolling, the best that we've gotten is one that's like, it's like, yeah, okay, I guess. And it's not like we have a choice. You run out of time, you know? But this is what we've gotten. Otherwise, our ears have just been absolute garbage. Like, consecutively garbage. Let's put our light ships to protect trade. So what's going on, Kurland? You have debt. Wow, Kurland's so poor. Man, feels bad, man. I'm actually not going to pay off Kiev's debt, most likely ever, for reasons. Oh, that's right. That's right. We're trying to roll a discipline advisor. That's part of the reason we didn't perform well in that engagement up there. Discipline's not so high. However, 15% morale of armies, guys. Damn. Excuse me, maintenance on mercs. This is going to be a nice boon. That was 4 ducats right there. Cool. Improve the economy. Feels good. So let's have a troop in position to fight the Poles. And otherwise, we might as well just preemptively go for Scandinavia this time because, yeah, we always end up going up there. And I've got to make sure to pull the light ships back. Let's not forget, please, Monk. Come on. Let's not forget about the Navy just one time. Don't be an imbecile. So basically, we're going to take these 2 provinces, and I'll consider taking these depending on how it looks at the time. Let's get an ear. Game. Give me an ear, please. This gives us a decent amount of rebels, most likely to harsh treat, guys, as it's all Orthodox up there. So, that's cool. That's much more cost efficient, getting our... I feel a sneeze coming. Getting our absolutism up in that method is much more military point cost efficient. I hope I don't regret it, but we have huge burgers issues, and this helps alleviate that. It gives us the army professionalism, so I hope I don't regret this. Our loyalty is really low, but it's just army maintenance. It's okay. We can now develop if we so desire. And I do so desire. Let's wait till next month. So I'd be interested to see, guys, if we juggle the truces kind of like we are right now. I would be interested to see if we're ever going to get a coalition again. I wonder. So the month ended, right? Let us go ahead and develop some diplo points. So this one actually has the manufactory, whereas this one doesn't. So let's go. It's going to boost our production that much more. And why don't we just remove this in the meantime? We don't really have the points to develop anyway, so I'll switch this back while we can. Now, it was on prestige, considering I don't even have a freaking heir. How about we go for something else instead of prestige, like idea cost? Let's go idea cost reduction to smash this out. That looks like a good idea. That looks like a good idea cost reduction. And yeah, we'll consider taking some of Poland here. I can give it to Kiev, who fully accepts Ruthenian, which is all of this area down in southern Poland. The Poland that they remain intact with. But it's going to cost us Diplo points, obviously, so I'll take it into consideration, but we're not 100% sure that we're going to do that. As far as Denmark, we don't need to go all the way 100% him. I'll just take these two provinces here, and we're obviously trying to create a truce time with him and actually be involved in a war so that we don't get PU'd by Spain if our ruler was to just die. Alright, let's roll a almost 100 tradition general who has +1 shock lucky one time. Very bad considering. Very, very bad considering. Terrible considering. Awesome. Thanks, game. Really feeling loved right now. I mean, he was a 4-2-2, right? He was a 4-2-2 with 100 tradition. Yeah, brilliant. Okay. Let's hold back for a couple days so that we arrive on the same time. And poor Poland's gonna get smushed. This is a bit ugly, guys, but when we're trying to kind of nation build in the way that we definitely are, it's inevitable that things are gonna get a little bit ugly like that. There's not that much I can do about it. So, Bohemia is one of the 37. He's 11 years away. If we made just a ton of claims, if I just maintain the spy network advisor and just claim him the whole time, it could be satisfying, right? He's not the Protestant League leader any longer, apparently. So, and the Protestant, how much longer can this last? We should be able to just go in and take a huge chunk when the time is right. That would be satisfying. Otherwise, our truce is actually up with Austria, is it? Yeah. Truce is up with Austria, but he is the Catholic leader, obviously. It would be a really dumb idea to attack him directly. This guy's allied to Switzerland, so there's that. I'm not 100% sure who I should be claiming. We have claimed France. Truce comes up in 4 years. We've claimed everything I can of him, but it seems like we're going to be fighting him anyway with the Savoy War. Where should our dude be, guys, after Savoy, after we've claimed him up? Where should he be? I don't really see it. We have a claim on Bremen. I could just make the odd claim on everybody else, I guess. Well, that's both good and bad. We're such a stable country. Look at this, dude. That's crazy. That is crazy. 62 overextension. And Novgorod. You know, that's obviously the humanist helps. But Novgorod is barely even wishing to revolt. That's crazy. It's just the dream ideas, plutocratic, humanistic, German ideas. We're so stable. 3 stability. The stability is out of this world, lads. I mean, I know humanistic is a really popular idea that a lot of people take, and they might say like, oh, you should have gotten it in the past, blah, blah, blah. But as you can see, we're having huge CB issues. It definitely comes with a downside, without a doubt. There it is. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. So we can actually, yeah, claim up Austria and attack him, except for his alliance with Spain. So Spain would probably help against Savoy. Yes, they would. Yep. Yep. So let's go ahead and claim up Austria, and we'll attack Austria when we're fighting Savoy, call Spain in, and then we'll attack Austria. That's the plan. Let's get another claim up on Vienna. Yes. So we're going to have some big chunks of land to expand into, but right now we don't have as much admin points as I would like. What can you do? We could upgrade him. This guy could die at any time. He does have a 25% discount on him though. Let's do it. Oh, 700 ducats. But that's one admin per month there, as long as that guy survives. Our inflation is at 0, I like that. 0 and maintaining 0. That's good. Okay, this army can do all the work here. Let's walk over to Stockholm. In case this war is not over by then. Game, can I don't know, can I have an air please? A good one? You're killing me, game. You're killing me. Can I please have good air? What do I need to do, dude? Please. Let's check out this situation. Could just take it, huh? Yeah, it's diplo points that we're lacking, but I think we're going to take it. This is just so painful. The rate that we're expanding is so painful. So we're going to take this, but I'm going to wait so that I can hand it off to Kiev that much sooner. In fact, I'm actually going to do this. Now, I know what I'm doing, guys. Some people were like, well, wait, you can just take it. It's going to cost diplo points anyway, and then you can give it to Kiev. I know that. But I actually want to do it by this method. I'm going to just hand it to him as opposed to hand it to myself. There's actually a reason, a method to the madness there. Oh! Aha! That's where our army was. So who's missing soldiers? Rip. Ah, rip. I lost track of those guys. Oh well. Doing well on manpower and in regards to manpower and everything else, so we'll just rehire them. Oh, they might not get stack wiped. Ah, they didn't get stack wiped. Nice. We have to sort out our composition just a touch at some stage. Ah, it was actually my superb general who died, wasn't it? No, it wasn't. I put him on there, you dummy. Wondering how we fare here with the 3-4 against the Swedes. Oh, we fare beautiful, mate. Beauty. Get stickety stack wiped. This here, this Germany, didn't you know? Alright. Who exactly is missing cannons? There's 2 cannons missing from up here. It's definitely that, and there's 1 cavalry. So it's definitely... this guy should be out there with them, basically. Okay, so it appears as though Liege and Holland are the only control... Wow, yeah, if we can attack Austria, we can dismantle the HRE. Finally, guys. Awesome. That's going to be something really enjoyable to do next episode, guys. Here in 1 year's time, our truce comes up with Savoy. So we're going to be fighting this war, which is going to be Switzerland, Savoy, and him, and him, and him. But the Spanish are going to help us out. So we're going to be able to commit to this war a bit. Then I'm going to be able to attack Austria, which is obviously, we're going to have to fight that one as well. But if we occupy the capital of these 3 nations, unless he amps somebody else up, I don't know. we're going to be able to dismantle the Holy Roman Empire, and that's going to take us from duchy to empire rank status. We're going to get a bunch of states available, and yeah, fun times. It's going to be really nice to be able to actually state up some land. It just so happens that we don't currently have any admin points spare, but it's still, regardless, going into the future, it's going to be really nice to actually have some states available. One thing I'd really like to do is state up the Polish territory. We fully accepted Poland, but another thing I'd really like to do is state up some of this territory so that we can accept Czech as well. Something we've been meaning to do for a long time. Ah, our rank 4 advisor who was reduced cost just died. So, this guy is reduced cost for a rank 3. God dang it, that unrest is gonna make my whole country stable. But I want the admin points. I really do want the admin points. Even more than the absolutism. This is gonna make my whole country stable, like under every circumstance. What a joke. Oh well. Let's do it. And let's pay the big price once again to get that 4 per month. It's expensive, man. I'm just trying to guard this area. So I was intended to kind of slow roll this, guys, so that we can actually get an heir. It's part of the reason I'm not so in such a hurry. I'm not artillery barraging dudes. I'm just chilling. But we're not getting an heir. This stupid game. Can I just get an heir, please? Why you troll me? We can currently go back to war very soon. Yep, next month, right now. We can go back to war. Alright, so let's review. I'm sick of getting bonuses to development in areas that I haven't stated up. Damn it. But we shouldn't scoff at that production either way. To production there where we have cloth. Production is just a monstrosity right now. It's a beast. Feels good. Alright. So let's piece this out. And Kiv's gonna call that up for us. Now here, that's what I was worried about. He's not ready to go just yet. But he will be in time. I could pop my navy out to blockade him, but his navy's just too strong. Not a good idea. You know, we haven't been getting many events of corruption this game. I'm not sure we've taken a single loan, have we, guys? The whole game, I'm not sure we've taken a single loan. I think maybe I did take a loan really quick to embrace one of the early game institutes. And then, you know, we paid it off very quickly. But, like, we've been so, keeping our head above debt this game. It's quite insane. And part of that reason is we don't seem to be getting any events that really give you corruption, which, you know, tends to happen on occasion. You just get corruption or take something really bad or gain corruption and you choose to gain corruption, right? Technology cost reduced by 10% and institution embracement cost, both pretty meh. Technology cost is obviously nice. Just in general, and it synergizes with that. Let's do it. Let's do it, man. We're so starved for admin points. That was pretty cheap, though. Which is cool. Pretty cheap. And let's review this peace offer again here shortly. Close. So, this is going to be a big war, guys, but I'm confident that Spain will help us. Ah, Milan, no! He re-allied Milan, no! No! Ah! I'm pissed. We could wait 2 years and just attack Spain, attack France, and Spain would help us against France. We could wait until truce comes up. Ah, that's annoying. I'm pissed. Of course, he re-allied Milan right at last moment. Isn't it pretty unreasonable, guys, that these two are not rivaling each other? Like, come on, game. His rivals Austria, Tunis, and Denmark, and it's like, dude, just rival your neighbors, obviously. Like, like, do you know what I'm saying? Look at this. Look at this. Like, as if you don't want in their land. Whatever. I mean, the Papal State's Catholic and he's Reformed, not rivaling each other. It's not like he can be excommunicated or anything. Oh well. In that case, we've got nothing to do for the next 2 years, so let's drag this war out, unless there is something that I'm not aware of. Feels bad, man, guys. Feels bad, man. Clock's ticking. Feels big bad, man, but there'll be a payoff. There will be a payoff. At least we can make more claims on Austria. There will be a payoff, and the payoff is that we can dismantle the Holy Roman Empire, and we can go ham. There's no immediate hurry right now, to be fair. We actually can afford to be really chill right now because our admin points are going towards this. So we can actually afford to be chill, if you feel me. So I shouldn't be too worried about that. It seems a bit boring somehow. These most recent years, we've done some stuff, but it just doesn't seem... I'm starting to feel the pain, the pressure. Pain and the pressure, lads. I'm starting to feel it. We've got a long ways to go. Negative 10%, no reason not to take that up. And we gained the 10% reduced cost, which feels nice. So we should start considering this here soon, as we're going to have it available. I think this one is what we're going to be going for. Free admin policy, as opposed to leader cost or advisor cost. Oh, damn, advisor cost is really good though. Damn, because it allows you to, 10% reduced on a rank 5 guy. That equates to monarch points, clear across the board, not just admin. I think we actually will do that, and I would love to keep the burgers happy. For development reasons. But it's not going to change our government type, is it? I don't think it will. Yep, I don't think it's going to do anything. Just yet. I think this is the kind of one down here. Yeah, so I think we're going to go for the burgers one and the advisor cost. That's going to be an immediate payoff for our economy, and it's going to be something that we can exploit kind of going into the future. Hey! Discipline advisor. I forgot about the fact that we're supposed to be searching for that, but we got him. That was a good man. Now, the previous one that we had was 50% reduced. No. We should be okay. It's so small. I think it will diminish when we get out of this war. Speaking of this war, we can get out at any stage, but I'm not going to jump straight back into another war, right? Am I willing to pay this much? It's cheaper. The thing is, if you do this, you get 2 absolutism, whereas this is 1, but currently I can't do this because our legitimacy is perfect. Yep. I'm gonna pay 72 military power here for a 1 absolutism. It's just how it's gonna have to be. And let's continue coring up what I can in these Russian territories. So how early in 30? It's the beginning of the year 30. Okay, so we're just about a year away. We're about a year away from going to war with France. And with that in mind, I want to be poised and ready to fight this. So let's walk all the way around. We're going to be fighting this war, guys, in a year's time. He's freaking allied to the Papal State. I didn't realize. Crap! So be it. I'd much rather tread on the Papal State's toes than I would Milan. We're not Catholic either. Papal State looks way weaker than Milan. And Milan is much more valuable. You know, he would help us against Austria, for example. But not if we're fighting 2 wars. It's going to be rough, man. It's going to be rough either way, but we can do it. We now have our discipline back. I've got 9 more mercs available. We're doing surprisingly well economically, considering for three advisors. It's without our lightships protecting trade. Losing stability feels bad, man. Yep, he joined. What can you do? I have faith. I have confidence that the coalition will diminish as long as from a year from now we go straight in against France. Well, you know, that might not promote it to not diminish. If we're fighting that war, frick. Which means if I was taking Austria, these guys would be included, but they were already included. He's allied. So currently it would be the addition of Savoy. That's about it. And Switzerland. Great. What's going on with these? That's fine. We can switch it out to morale. And gain some morale there to help us in the war. And our prestige is really high. Now, naturally, if Brittany shows any vulnerability here with his throne, he's a freebie. We can just go in and instantly take him out. Of course. He's allied to Austria, though. We're going to get a truce of him. So it's not going to be the case for long. Stupid game. Stupid game! This is getting too hard. It's getting too frustrating. I just want to attack Austria, dismantle the Holy Roman Empire while not treading on the Spanish toes. Is that too much to ask? Game? Damn it. Wait, did I not claim this? I dropped the ball. Oh, I did. Yeah, I did. Calm down. Just looking at the wrong province. I claimed it. We got the claim on Savoy for the future, at least. Calm down. We're good. Damn. Looks like my spy network's no longer progressing in Austria-Bohemia. Let's just check again really quick. It is. It's just bad. Let's walk these troops home. Got level 2 up there. Alright. What kind of situation are our subjects in? Wow, Krillin's so poor. I would pay it off, but yeah, he can just deal with it. Because the upcoming situation has me nervous. We're gonna fight this. The Spanish are not involved in a war. They will help us against France, obviously. This is intense, dude. If we broke our alliance with Spain here, it would basically be a 50-50 when this guy comes of age that he doesn't have an heir. We'd go in and take him over. PU him. Maybe I should just man up and begin to abandon Spain here, guys, to get the PU over him. He hasn't yet gotten rid of this Neapolitan province, which is sketchy because it's so high development. If we were to PU him, I'd have to take these 5 provinces, or we'd just have to hope and pray that that would become, it changed the culture there. I'm not sure I'm willing to gamble that he'd convert this. Because if he was on our personal union, how would we ever sort that out? I guess we could hand it off to somebody. We could concede defeat, like separate peace to the Pope. And hand him Naples. Yeah, that would work. That would work. In fact, we could do that with Italy in general if we don't, that would work. I feel better about PUing Spain. That would actually work. We could separate peace somebody and give that to them and then reconquer it later ourselves. Yes. Well, on that note, guys, I'll consider breaking my alliance with Spain soon. We've got about a 8-year window. So perhaps we use him here, then we attack Austria and we avoid dealing with Spain. Probably annul his alliance with Spain as well as everything else we do. Then abandon Spain. Truce comes up, maybe we PU him. Currently, aggressive expansion is at 0. So, yeah. But PUing Spain would be good. We got to make that kind of move, right, to achieve what we want to achieve. Because if he gets Empire Government rank, which I assume he would if we feed him all of this, he must be near 1,000 development as it happens, as it is, as it stands. And any colonies he makes in the old world will improve his development. I have confidence that he'll reach 1,000 development. That's also a concern. If he doesn't convert it back, which he probably would. I think he probably would convert it back, but we'd have to feed that off in with the same method. Yeah, but pretty interesting stuff here on the horizon, guys. It's stressful. It's intense and it's stressful. I hope that you guys are enjoying this because, oh man, it's a long road ahead of us, guys. A long road ahead. We have to get all of Europe and we have to accept every culture. Currently, obviously, we've got, as long as we become Empire Government rank, all of Germany is going to be accepted that we own. Polish, soon to be Czech. We've got Lithuanian, Latvian, Estonian, Belarusian, and Ruthenian are all accepted and under our control. But there's a lot more of the world, of Europe. Yeah. Wish me the best of luck, guys, but I'm moving over here to fight a huge big war against France, and I'm going to be gearing up for that war next episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.